This is Phil Tocco, and you're watching the Agri-Food Safety Minute, the web series designed to get you one step closer to GAP certification every week.
You may think this bin's clean enough to put produce in. Unfortunately, it's not completely sanitized. In fact, it's not even washed. You'll notice that there's some dirt at the bottom and there's some debris. Now normally, you just knock the debris out and probably put more produce into it. But for good food safety standards, it needs to actually be cleaned and sanitized. There's 4 steps to good cleaning and sanitation. The first is a pre-wash with water, the second is washing with soap, and then a rinse step is the third step, and then the last step is sanitization. We're going to walk through all of those steps today on this webisode. So my first step is actually to rinse out all of the loose debris. Once I've rinsed out all of the loose debris, it's time for me to use soap and water to essentially wash out everything else. I have both soap and a scrub brush here. I'm going to pour a little bit of dish soap, regular old dish soap in here is okay for washing. I then use a regular old brush to scrub all the surfaces.
I'm using a coarse bristle brush to scrub out the inside of the lug itself.
Then I'm going to rinse the soap out of this lug as well. So already we've gotten to the point where this is a much cleaner lug than it was when we started. Finally, after that rinse step, we'll actually take bleach and we'll bleach the inside to make it completely sanitized. All surfaces that contact food need to be completely cleaned and sanitized. Cleaned with soap and then finally sanitized. Those 4 steps are very critical in getting every surface that contacts food clean. Something that might be helpful in sanitizing all of your lugs is having a small backpack sprayer or portable sprayer ready to go with bleach solution in it that can easily be sprayed on all of the surfaces, all of the lugs, as they get done being washed and rinsed.
Whenever you use bleach, you actually want to use a 10% bleach solution. It sounds complicated, but really, it's a cup and a half of bleach in a gallon of water. You always want to add the bleach first and then add the water to the bleach.
For proper dilution, you want to always add your bleach first and then add the water to the bleach to make the gallon. That way you know you've got 10% bleach solution. Pump it up and spray it on. Once you've gotten all of the surfaces good and coated with the bleach, it can dry naturally. The chlorine will dissipate from the breakdown products, and it's good to go, and it's good for produce. And that's all there is to it. You can find more information on crafting bin washing SOPs in our show notes. Thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you again next week on the Agri-Food Safety Minute.